weapons are definitely a part of Insomniac culture, and they always have been. And so basically every project, there's always an arms race to get everyone on board on it. It's not just designers and gameplay programmers, it's artists and writers and everyone. Everyone submits their ideas and tries to figure out how to make the greatest weapon ideas that we can. One of my favorite weapons is the Predator rockets. I feel like we've always been a little hamstrung by the fact that we have to be a game that can be pick up and play by almost anybody. And I think we have such a huge weapon variety in this game that we've sort of been able to focus a little bit more on the hardcore and have some hardcore weapons, have some like easy weapons for anyone to pick up and play. And the multi-lock on the Predator rockets is one of those that I just love using personally. We try to make sure to balance some playability with the effects, but yeah, we definitely like to go over the top as much as we can. The 6-axis is something that we've definitely tried on a lot of stuff, and we've kept the stuff that it seems to work. It's definitely not for every single application. Moving the main character on the 6-axis was something that we didn't even bother trying, but it's definitely a technology that enables us to do a lot more, but is not something we want to apply to absolutely everything. Some of the weapons that use the 6-axis are the Visicopter and the Tornado gun. For the Visicopter, you use it as your primary control mechanic, and for the Tornado, you also get a guide where it goes. I believe those are the two main usages of the 6-axis that we have on the weapon side. The Gelinator is one of those ideas where, we're making a platformer, and platformers are all about jumping, and we thought, what would be cool? And obviously jumping really high. And what would be a really funny way to do that? Jumping on big blocks of Jello. So it was just one of those things that we're sort of looking for something to fill the void for the gameplay that we wanted, and a gun that shoots giant blocks of Jello just fit perfectly. So the weapons are something that we obviously focus on and want to make a huge weapon experience. We have a huge number of weapons with a large amount of diversity, and in the end we have a total of 23 weapons and combat devices. The combat devices are a concept that we came up with because there are so many weapons that we wanted to do that were just completely overpowered, and there's no way we could balance them. So we came up with the concept of combat devices and thought we would probably limit the number of them or balance them in other ways other than straight up balance. So it's sort of a way for us to do the things that we've always wanted to do and get them into the game. So the new upgrade system is something we sort of learned from Deadlock. In Deadlock, we figured out that people really like customizing their weapon experience. But the problem with Deadlock, it was a bit arcane and too complicated for a lot of people. The people that really loved it got it, but the rest of the people were left behind. So the new upgrade system actually has two different implementations. There's one side that's just a really straightforward, the weapon you're using gains experience, and as that levels up, it becomes more powerful. If you max it out, then it gets a special ability. But the other one is sort of a grid-based upgrade system where you get to choose the direction that you want to take the weapon. You got to choose what weapons you want to do. So you can really customize your arsenal to be, focus on whatever aspects of the game that you really want to embody.
So when's the game coming out?
I don't know.